The SCT Performance Burst Throttle Booster is perfect for the 2009 and newer F-150 owner who's looking for a quick and easy way to improve their throttle response and overall driving experience in their truck. With a plug-and-play installation, the ability to fine-tune throttle response on the fly, and a really reasonable price tag, it makes for a perfect addition to your daily driver, your tow rig, or your company hauler. Let's get something out of the way first though. This is not going to increase the power output of your engine. This is a throttle controller, not a tuner. So the goal here is to decrease or eliminate the lag you feel when pressing the accelerator pedal. Like anything with an electronic throttle, which is pretty much every vehicle nowadays, there isn't quite an immediate response when you put your foot down. That lag in the pedal is baked in to make it easy to drive smoothly, but it can also be a nuisance in certain situations out on the road. And the way to eliminate or change that is a throttle booster, such as the Burst from SCT Performance. Now this is going to be a plug-and-play module that really allows you to fine-tune how your truck is going to respond, and the headline here is, of course, the little dial. Now this is marked from 0 up to 100, and you can feel and hear a nice little detent and click at 0. There's no buttons to mess with, and you can change the settings on the fly without having to take your eyes off the road. You will notice too that it's marked at 25, 50, 75, and 100, which is the percentage increase of the response. You're not married to just those settings either. It's pretty much infinitely adjustable within there. So if you want 26% or 82% or something like that, just go ahead and dial it in. Now cranking this all the way up to 100 will pretty much completely eliminate the drive-by-wire delay. So if you want that absolute immediate response, you've got that option too. Now one drawback to having the dial set up for adjustments here is that there aren't any preset valet or eco modes or anything like that. But I think the adjustability and the ease of use here can certainly make up for that, since it's so simple and so straightforward. And again, you can adjust this without having to take your eyes off the road. This is also completely reversible, and it won't leave any error codes stored in the PCM. So if you do need to set your truck back to stock, all you've got to do is unplug the unit. Construction is always hard to cover in a module like this, especially because it's not something you see once it's installed, but it is worth noting here. The unit here is waterproof and it features OEM grade style materials, so it can handle pretty much anything you can throw at it. Now that knob itself, as you already saw, operates very smoothly, and you've got a long enough cord built in here that you can put this pretty much anywhere that's convenient for you. The kit also comes with some double-sided tape to make it easy to mount, and you can mount it using screws through these holes on the side, but if you're looking for a less permanent solution, you've got the tape included in the kit. Pricing wise, this one comes in at about $200, which makes it one of the most affordable options in the segment. And though you don't get all of the fancy features of some of the most expensive units, this does the job easily and effectively. And I really do like that adjustability, the dial setup, and how unobtrusive it is. So if you're looking for a way to make a difference in how your truck drives without altering anything permanently or going as far as getting a tune, this is definitely worth your consideration and shelling out a few bucks for it. Now when it comes to the installation, it really couldn't be much easier. Coming in at a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, the job should take you around 20 minutes to get it done. SCT has done pretty much all of the wiring for you, so it's really just a matter of doing up a couple of plugs and then mounting that dial wherever you want it. And then you're off and on your way. So enough of me talking about it, let's head on out to the shop right now and we'll walk you through the process step by step.
What's up guys, today we're going to be doing a throttle booster in our F-150, so let's get started. Alright, so to get started we have our harness as well as our module and our controller in our hands, and we're going to plug everything into our harness first. Makes it a lot easier once we go onto the truck. So we're going to plug our module in, snap that into place. Then our controller is going to go to this main plug. These two you don't have to worry about. There are other features that we're not going to be working with today. So we're going to plug that in. Now the other side of your harness has inline plugs that's going to go directly in line with your throttle pedal itself. So what we're going to do is go in there, unplug our throttle pedal connector and plug this in line. So we have a male and female side that's going to plug into our factory harness side, then the other side is going to plug into our pedal. So we'll get in there and get that done now. All right, so now we're ready to plug our harness in. Now this is very difficult to see unless you're actually up under the dash like I'm going to be. But what you're going to do is follow your throttle pedal assembly to the top front of it. That's where you'll find your factory connector. There is a safety tab you need to pull back on and release. Then you'll push in that tab, unplug your connector. Then we're going to plug our harness in line, matching up both sides of the connector. So we've located our connector. We're going to release that safety tab, unplug our pedal. I'll bring this down a little bit so you probably can see it. Grab our inline section of our harness. Plug that side in and lock that safety tab back down. And our other side will plug into our throttle pedal assembly. Make sure that snaps in, lock that safety tab down. And as far as the rest of your harness and your module, you can really put it wherever you want. You just want to make sure it doesn't interfere with the functions of your pedals. And then we'll begin to route our controller up to our dash area so we can have access to it. So now we're going to mount our controller. So your kit comes with Velcro. We're going to stick on the back of our controller. Now again, you can mount this however and wherever you would like. It's up to you. We're just going to mount it right up here on our dash, actually right next to our parking brake button, just for ease of install and visibility. Get that stuck on, and you're good to go. Now this is an analog controller. It goes from 0 and steps all the way up to 100% boost. 0 is going to be factory throttle, 100% is going to be max boost. It has a nice little click once you come out of 0. And you can adjust this to any percentage in between, all the way up to 100, or back down to 0. That 0 click is going to let you know you're back in the factory position. And again, anywhere in between and up to 100 is where you're going to be. Alrighty folks, that about wraps up our review and install of our SCT Performance Burst Throttle Booster for your 09 to current F-150. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.